Welcome YouTubers to another episode of Jason's Random Channel. On today's episode, we'll be working on the 2011 Acura Tsx. I'm going to show you a little mod that I did to kind of eliminate this hose, or this hardline hose, that kind of wasn't pleasing to my eye. Alright, so the first thing that I did is that I went ahead and pulled this hose off right here. That hose, that hardline, basically runs to your valve cover down to your intake tube right here. I had to take the intake tube off so I can show you the coolant line. So what I did here with the intake tube is that I got myself a little plug, stuck the plug inside. Trust me, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get sucked up into anything. And then I took some Gorilla Tape and I taped it around on the outside to kind of keep extra air from flowing into the car or to the into the engine. The other thing that I did too is that I used the factory tubing, rubber tube that came on the valve cover. I went down to my parts store. I got a male-to-male fitting that both feeds into the valve cover hose itself and into my valve cover breather filter. Once I got all that installed, I kind of put it up that way because I didn't want it to drip crazily, because I've had some of those like drip mad oil. So I went ahead and tilted up that way. Then for the tubing on the other side, this is the side we're talking about right here, right now, is this side right here. I went down to the parts store, and to anyone in the automotive parts stores, and I got about, I'd say about a foot of tubing for this right here. So I went down to my O'Reilly's, picked up, I think this is like 1/4 inch coolant tubing. And it basically runs from here down here to your throttle body. So I went ahead and replaced that tubing there, and it gives it a lot cleaner look. Once you put the intake tube on like so, let's try to put this tube on with one hand. There we go. So once you get the intake tube on, you don't see that coolant line. And this is how it ran right here. Once you plug that in there, that plugs up right there. So that's basically how it ran. And like I said, I eliminated that hose, so one, it'd give it a little bit cleaner look, and two, so I can run that little breather valve, so I'm not getting excess heat running in through my intake pipe. So if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for new videos. Thanks again, YouTube. You guys have a great New Year's. Peace.